There is a legacy of food, and documenting family recipes keeps not only our heritage alive, but it keeps loved ones that, close to you, whether they are still here or not anymore. Um, Remember that foods and recipes are passed down from one generation to another. And it's kind of like, a family tree, if you think of it that way. You've got different branches that are dealing with different types of foods, and you want to be able to trace that and use that all.
The most significant role that I've taken on is being a mom and being a wife and being a family member. And the way that I show my love and my care for them is that I love cooking for them and making the foods that they love. Whether it's creating an environment where Bernie can wake up from her nap and the house smells like chicken noodle soup, which is her other favorite food besides macaroni and cheese. I want her to have those smells associated with childhood.
And when eaten with others in person or by a Zoom chat, or even on our own, food has a unique way of uniting family and friends. It's a big part of our culture and our heritage because food unites us and food bonds us. The foods we cook and eat tell the stories of who we are and where we've been. The foods we eat tell the stories of our ancestors too.
It was always about family. It was always about centered around food. Some of the culinary rock stars in my life were my grandma, my mom, my dad, my aunts. And we would come around the table and there was no TV. There was no cell phones at the time. Now I tell my kids, hey, no TV, no cell phones, because you want them to be engaged in the conversation. And that was our time to sit around the table and talk about our day and talk about what's going on, talk about what's new in the world. And some of the best memories I had was either at the table or cooking with my family or rolling meatballs with my grandma. And those are the stories and history that we want to pass on to our children.
And you can also create all kind of fun activities related to family food history. You can swap recipes among yourself. You can also do a guessing game with cards with the recipes and ancestors, and if you have several from different lines, which recipes belongs to which ancestors. Oh, it's Grandma Smith, I know it's her Irish bread. Or a guessing game of the country of origin. Or you can search more information, the sentence missing sadly, but you can search more information about the ingredients, some special ingredients, some special food or some special recipe. That apple pie, it's from Germany, but does people in Germany nowadays still do that apple pie? And do a bit of research like this, and then get your family interested in family history and places of origin through food.
I'm pretty sure you all know this bottle. In my house, my daughter cannot have a meal without it. So I decided to investigate who is behind this brand. And right now, the label of the bottle is giving me a hint, at least of the year that we're talking about. The company was established in 1869 by this man. You know what his name is? Well, Henry John Heinz. And if you wonder why the logo has these 57 varieties of sauces, when actually the company had by then well more than 60 of them, it's been said that 5 and 7 were the lucky numbers of Henry John Heinz's wife. But I actually found interesting to know that they were 7 siblings and 5 children.
Each of us kids had a day in the week when we would cook with my mom in the kitchen. I was Wednesday, I learned how to make all of our family dishes. And thanks to my mom, it's a tradition that I'm passing down to all of my kids. Okay, kids, where are we heading? Are you guys excited? Yeah! Not only do my kids love Filipino food, they love visiting their Lola. Hi, Mom. Your favorite child is here. When we gather, food is always involved and is extra special when we make dishes that remind me of when I was young. Smells like my childhood.
Smells like my childhood too.
Family recipes that don't mix meat and milk. We are not allowed to have any kind of a meat and milk mixture in our kitchen. So these recipes were a dead giveaway. If you find these kinds of customs in a Catholic Spanish family, you know that the person probably has some sort of crypto-Jewish origins.
Wow อันนี้เป็นแบบจานโปรดของยุ้ยเลยนะคะตอนยุ้ยเด็กๆยุ้ยจำได้ว่าตอนแรกเลยคุณยายจะสอนให้ทำอาหารคือยายของยุ้ยจะสอนให้ยุ้ยทำอาหารตั้งแต่ตอนอายุ8ขวบแล้วแกงอย่างแรกเลยที่คุณยายสอนให้ทำคือแกงเผ็ดฉะนั้นมันก็จะออกเป็นแบบสีแดงๆเราลองกันดีกว่าของที่นี่จะรสชาติแตกต่างกับที่เราทำที่ประเทศไทยนิดนึงเพราะว่าเขาใส่พริกหยวกซึ่งปกติแล้วเราไม่ได้ใส่พริกหยวกแบบตามฉบับจริงๆที่ประเทศไทยนะคะ
Uy, esto es anticuchos, una de las delicias peruanas que todo el mundo que viaja a Perú tiene que comer. Y esto es corazón de res. Cuando yo era niña siempre comíamos anticucho, entonces nunca se me ocurrió preguntar a mis papás qué era. Hasta que ya cuando ya cumplí 10 o 12 años, me dijeron que era corazón de res y pues ni siquiera le di mucha importancia porque está tan rico. Usualmente yo lo como con mis manos, pero de todas maneras se puede degustar con un tenedor. Deliciosísimo. Tienen que probar esto. Muy rico.